Are we like a metal band? Do I get to do the Cookie Monster voice? Like,
you cannot define me, rocking in the night, burning everywhere, the hell will come tonight.
stuff like that, or is it more like real music? Like, do I have to actually sing? You know, I don't know. So, I don't know. Yeah, sure, I'll be in your band. Fuck it, why not? Who would you rather make sweet love with, me or Brett Keane? Well, I don't know what the fuck you look like, you know, so I don't know. Brett, while he is a handsome man, is not at all sexually attractive in any way to me. Because he looks too much like me. Although I would probably fuck a clone of myself. Simply because it's me and I'm so vain. So, never mind. This question is taking me into territory I didn't want to go to, so let's skip it. What do you think of Hollywood and how it is controlled by all the Jews? Fuck you. If you had to choose between giving oral to a nun or a transsexual Christian woman, who would you choose and why? Let's go transsexual Christian. I guess that means that, does she have a penis? I don't know. The nuns are all in their 70s, so no, I don't want to. I mean, you fucking lick a pussy like that. That's like, it's like trying to eat out a bunch of silly putty with it's all over. You might just drown in that shit. You know, no. So anything but the nun, really. Will you send me an unwashed pair of your boxers? I wear briefs. Sorry. Did you ever wrap thin plastic tubing around your scrotum and then alternately sip hot and cold liquids through the tubes in order to give your balls the ride of their life? Well, who the fuck hasn't? Are you afraid of death? I think most people are afraid of death. I think maybe myself less than a lot of other people, but also more than some other people, I guess. I think, well, no, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think I probably have a lower than average fear of death, but I mean, it's still prone to, it's still scary to me from time to time, of course, as it is to everyone. Will you let me borrow your wig? Yeah. What did you are thinking of Bush's speech today? I hate that fucking bastard, should be impeached. I didn't watch it. I don't watch Bush speeches. I don't watch Bush in general when I can avoid it, simply because I start screaming and yelling, and that might seem like the norm to you guys, but that doesn't really impress most of my people that are around me at any given time, so I don't do that typically. How many speeding tickets do you have? Like I said, I don't really drive too much. I usually get chauffeured around. Besides religion, stupid people, and stuck-up whores, who else do you despise? Let's see. Nancy Grace, obviously, as I've mentioned numerous times now. I hate soccer moms in general. I pretty much hate all kids under 12. I hate most kids over 12. I hate pretty much all girls who are into fashion. I hate pretty much all, let me see. I hate rednecks. I hate ghetto blacks. I hate ghetto anybody, really. I hate anyone who wears a bunch of jewelry. I hate, basically I hate almost, I hate everyone except for people that are, I don't know. You know, actually, my hate usually only works from a distance, because once I get to know someone, I usually don't hate them anymore. You know, it's really only something that I can do as long as I don't get personal with them, because usually, if I actually interact with a person, I get to like them, so I guess I don't really hate too much. You know, my hate is very generalized, and once we get down to specifics, I usually don't end up hating individuals, no matter how brainwashed they may seem on the surface. What are your sexual fantasies like? I have to preface it by saying to Aborted Soul that I lied to him when I wrote him a PM a while back when he did his little video about BDSM, and I sent him something kind of complaining about BDSM people, because I am kind of prejudiced against people who are into that, but it's kind of a really hypocritical thing on my part because I'm secretly into that myself. So I kind of, I don't know, I feel like usually, for the most part, when I'm around people, except for maybe like my father and a few other people, I'm kind of like really the dominant person around who's really kind of imposing my will on others. So of course the complete opposite is true in bed. I want to be completely dominated, and I'm totally submissive and stuff like that, and I'd always want to be disciplined in various ways, and I won't get into the specifics because people that I know well do watch these videos, and it is kind of on the extremely kinky side, so yeah, well, let's leave it at that. Do you like Alice in Chains? As I said, no, I don't like Alice in Chains. What's the most morbid you've ever been? Every day. I mean, I'm a pretty fucking morbid person. I can't even be as morbid as I'd like to be on here. If you ever actually get to know me in real life, you'll see how morbid I can be, because, you know, this here, the person you're seeing here on YouTube is the R-rated Amazing Atheist. The person that most people in my day-to-day life get to see is the triple X-rated Amazing Atheist. So, yeah, I kind of censor myself for this place, but yeah, I'm a pretty morbid person, but not like a dark morbidity, I don't think. It's more of like a happy morbidness. So, you know, it's, I mean, you know, so, you know, so yeah, whatever, fuck you. How do you respond to hate mail? Usually I ignore it. I would say about 9 times out of 10 I just ignore it and delete it. And, well, today someone sent me this thing, it's like, glad you did another video where you showed your face again, which is weird because I show my video and my face in almost all of my fucking videos. Then he said, sorry to hear you were molested, but I do not have mercy because mercy is for weaklings, or something along that line. I'm like, when did I ever say I was fucking molested? And I start like really thinking about my videos. I'm like, did I ever say I was molested, even jokingly, to anybody? I'm like, nope, I sure didn't. So this motherfucker must be crazy. So when I get ones like that, I usually write back, what the fuck are you on, motherfucker? And then sometimes, you know, sometimes I'll get one and I'll just snap, like it'll be the straw that broke the camel's back, and I'll give them like a video response. You can look through my videos. I've done it maybe 4 or 5 times now. So, who do you think should be the next president? I would vote for Penn Jillette if he would run. So if Penn, if you happen to watch this by some fucking extraordinary set of circumstances, please run for president. We need you, Penn. What do you think of a national health insurance plan? Here's what I think. Ha! Yeah, that's a great idea. National health insurance, national health care. Yeah, that's like, well, you know, that's like, why don't we just have food rations too? Here are your rations for today, you know. Here is your government-assigned car. You know, it doesn't sound appealing to me. Government healthcare, government this, government that. I hate the government. I believe in privatization, and a lot of people disagree with me. A lot of people can cite certain examples against me, but I can pretty much show how their examples are bullshit for the most part. So, if anyone wants to take me on that, I'm more than willing and ready and up to the fucking challenge. Have you ever been arrested? Yeah, I was arrested once for trespassing, and I think there was a breaking and entering charge that was reduced. I didn't actually ever go to court or anything. I was just returned home to my parents. Did anyone ever tell you you look like Brent Spiner, the actor that played Data on Star Trek The Next Generation and some of the Star Trek movies? What do you think of Star Trek? I have watched every single episode of Star